Eating it by itself out of the jar might be the most absurd thing I've ever heard. What do we got? 434 out of 500 now. Appreciate all the new subs, everyone. Thank you so much. So this stream is pretty much going to just be um, just a lot of major announcements that I was supposed to do last week, but for those that don't know, last week was pretty rough. I had some sinus issues. Throat was swollen up, sore, could barely even speak. I couldn't speak at all actually for some days. And my eyes were all puffy, running a lot and all types of shit like that. So it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Um it's about 3 a.m. right now. Extremely tired, very bloated, from honestly being faded these last couple of days, eating a bunch of junk as well. But it's all right, you know. Today's Saturday now, 3 a.m. And this weekend I'm supposed to go out and celebrate some more on Sunday. So we'll see how everything goes in terms of feeling physically and everything. But I hope everybody's been good. And the Coleman's video has been doing extremely well. I think actually really quick, we can go ahead and reply to a few other comments while we're here. We might as well. Let me go ahead and change the tab over to that, and then we'll get into the main video that I wanted to get into today. Speaking of about all the other things that we have going. Looks like we just got another reply a minute ago as well. So let's jump into this. Um, there's a couple of replies I need to get to in terms of like people replying to specific comments because sometimes it shows, sometimes it doesn't. I did because you have the replies and you have the comments. Um, but yeah, so I did see this reply. I mean, I did see this comment earlier, and I went ahead and replied to this one ASAP because I understand a lot of people have been saying that I added a lot of mustard. And I do, while I do understand that now, I did not understand that at that time of shooting this campaign with Coleman's mustard. And these are my real reactions. So I do appreciate all the engagement, all the comments. See over 400 comments, 600 likes and counting. And I really appreciate the love that has been coming with this. I've been learning a lot, and I appreciate everybody that are Coleman's fans and they live in the UK and they've been showing love and support and also teaching me a lot of stuff. So apparently I put a lot of mustard on. I understand that. But it's kind of getting to a point where some people are kind of like being a bit salty about it, about the video itself, and it's just a fucking mustard video at the end of the day. So like yesterday, I'll make a video about it, but like I got an extremely hateful and ignorant comment. And usually I delete them, but sometimes when I have time to say something back, I do. So I had to just say something back to that one. And I didn't. I haven't heard anything back, but I don't expect to. But like, you know, like I said, this one for example, brother doing too much with mustard. And you know, I was saying looks like I enjoyed it just fine. Shout out to Colman's for hooking me up. Fire collaboration. So I appreciate the people that have been telling me like it's a lot, you know, you shouldn't do this much, and they're making jokes about it. And it's cool, right? It's because it's funny. So I'm happy that we've been able to bond and connect over, you know, some good food, right? Some good mustard, but there ha there have there has been a couple of people, you know, there's always that one guy, right? There's always that one guy. But there has been a couple of people that have gotten on here and have just been like just very hostile and kind of aggressive in terms of commenting. You know, there's a couple of people that are pretty hostile about the amount of mustard that I added. But I mean, if you read the room, guys, you see I had no issue with eating the amount that I did. It was amazing. And Coleman's enjoyed it as well. They enjoyed the reaction. And if you look at the comments, they're all good vibes. And there's even a few comments of people giving me props, you know, for trying this much. I think I saw one pop up earlier, um, where somebody was giving me props. You don't need that much on a hot dog. Wow, he went all in there first time. Fair play to the man. Yeah. So, um, people are giving me props. I don't really think people are reading the room the way that they should be before they just comment something hostile. But I just wanted to bring that to attention. It's not that deep, guys. It's a fucking mustard video. You can completely carry on with your day. It's not that big of a deal. But let's go down and check out these new comments for day 4 of my live reaction to these. And as you can see, the video has been going absolutely crazy, so I appreciate it. It looks like there's one right here in the middle of everything. We used to eat it straight out the jar with a teaspoon. When we were kids, could eat a whole jar in 10 minutes. It's beautiful. They do a powder one, and you mix it all together, it's a lot stronger. Eating it by itself out of the jar might be the most absurd thing I've ever heard. Straight up out the jar like that might be the most absurd thing I've heard so far. I gotta be honest. Also, yes, as you can see, they sent me plenty of powder. I spelled powder wrong. We'll be trying it in another video soon. Eating it straight out the jar is crazy, guys. I'm gonna be honest. You coat better than most full timers. Add a spoonful to buttery mashed potatoes. Did I reply 3 times? Add a small dash to mac and cheese. See, this is the thing. See, people have been suggesting this. Is it crazy that that sounds wild to me? I forgot to buy chilies for mac and cheese once, put a little mustard instead. It works really well. Interesting. But people have been saying that. They've been saying to add it to like cauliflower cheese, mac and cheese. Like, I don't know what the fuck cauliflower cheese is. If it's literally just those two things, I would never in my life have thought about adding mustard to that. I'm gonna be honest. We got all types of comments, man. Again, I really appreciate the love. I didn't expect this to be the first video on the channel to do numbers like this, but I ain't mad about it. Wow, he went all in there. First time, fair play to the man. Colman's the best mustard out there, no doubt. I like it on a straight up pan sandwich with lettuce on and spread over my anchor butter bag of flame grilled steak McCoy's on the side. Lovely stuff. I'm taking recommendations. Here we go with this again, but I got it this time. One more to try. So thank you. That's crazy. As you found out as a kid, when you put on the same amount as you with American mustard, those in the know cringed up. I don't know what he was trying to say there, but I'm gonna reply to a few more, and then I'm gonna get on with this next stream because we got to start. I love it. Horseradish is another nose burner. I also saw that Colman's makes horseradish as well. So I'm kind of debating. I might do a video and ask people, what's the best horseradish brand to try? And should I try the Coleman's one? Is it legit? Blinding mustard. Is the Coleman's horseradish legit, or should I get like a different brand in terms of that avenue? Mistake, bro. Would have never thought that people were putting Coleman's on steak. It doesn't sound that bad though. But I'm definitely gonna have to try this. I'm gonna have to try it for sure, just cause people are suggesting it. This is an American mustard, brother. You don't need that much in a hot dog. LMAO. So I'm learning. It's great though. It's great though. So no matter what people are saying, I get it. I added a lot, but I didn't mind it honestly, and I do like a a little extra. You know what I'm saying? I had to try it. You know, hints, just a little something. It's not your typical American mustard, is it? Indeed, it's not. It's better though, in my opinion. To be honest. Nah, this comment's hilarious though. He said a little hint. Do you have a what's it called now? Bit spicy, must warn you. Yeah, this is that hateful comment I was talking about yesterday, and I'll show this. I'll show the replies to this. In another video. I need to edit it. How much have you got? Are y'all sponsored by Colman's or something? Pretty much, pretty much. It's a paid partnership. But again, this was very organic, and I do appreciate them for sharing this. Oh, did I get to these comments? It looks like I did for the most part. All right, I'm gonna switch tabs. Let's switch tabs. We'll come back to this tomorrow. So we're gonna switch tabs. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what we have right here is these are the official assets from my Roco campaign. So I did a campaign with Roco, aka Roman, and they are a health brand, a men's health brand. They make all sorts of products. You might have seen these Roco pouches. They're little gummies you can take that help you with erectile dysfunction. They've also been doing a lot of stuff. They've been boosting a lot of GLP products as well, as you've seen like Serena Williams, Charles Barkley, and somebody else get onto them. Now I can't speak about GLP. I haven't used GLP. I have been offered to work with GLP products. I have been offered to be on GLP campaigns, but I don't know how comfortable I am with for one using it. Maybe I'll do a campaign. Um, I'm not sure yet though. I'm not sure yet. There's kind of more research I want to do in terms of like if I want my brand to involve GLP, but I guess even if I don't use it, if I don't use it or if I don't use it for a particular campaign to try it, to those people that do use it, maybe I could be an advocate for them or just a spokesperson. I'm not sure yet, but I've worked with Roman a couple times, Rocco. We've worked together a couple times. Very major brand. A lot of people did see these ads everywhere, and they hit me up, which is very cool. I think the campaign run has officially ended. I still need to post these videos myself. I did like a carousel post on Instagram for it, but I didn't post these yet. Particularly, I have some screen recordings, but these are the official assets. They finally sent them to me a couple weeks ago, and this is going to be my first time actually watching them through this. We can watch them together. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the official campaign that I have with Roco, a very major brand, very major client, and again, just very thankful to be in these positions, always, for sure. I don't think I can full screen it, so we'll just play it. So, this is the first one. And let me turn my noise gate off just in case. Is my noise gate still on? Because there's music and stuff. I don't want it to be like cut off again like it was in the other video. Filters. noise gate and noise suppression. I'm gonna turn those off. So if you hear a fan, it's most likely my computer. It's just a slight. I don't know what it picks up. Wait, it looks like it's picking it up a little bit. I can probably turn a noise gate on in the editing process, and maybe it'll go away. But let me show you these assets with Roman. If you're experiencing ED, this one's for you. These are the Roman campaign, the commercials that I shot with Roman. I like them. I love them. And this stuff is insane. So if you have ED, check them out. If you're experiencing ED, this one's for you. I wanted my treatment to feel like something that is specifically for my needs because I feel like everybody needs something a little different in bed. That's why I went on Row. They have several options to keep you confident in bed, like fast-acting Row Sparks that work in just 15 minutes on average, or Daily Rise gummies that keep you ready for sex 24/7. Best of all, I worked with a medical provider online that got my goods shipped directly to my door. Take control back in the bedroom and check out Row. Indeed, brothers. Indeed. Oh, this wasn't even the first video. That was the third one. Looks like we're going to go backwards. Here's another one. If you're experiencing ED, this one's for you. I wanted my treatment to feel like something that is specifically for my needs because I feel like everybody needs something a little different in bed. That's why I went on Row. They have several options to keep you confident in bed, like fast-acting Row Sparks that work in just 15 minutes on average, or Daily Rise gummies that keep you ready for sex 24/7. Best of all, I worked with a medical provider online that got my goods shipped directly to my door. Take control back in the bedroom and check out Row. Indeed. And also, I don't know whose hand they use right here, but that is not mine. Mine's this one. This one right here. Working just 15 minutes on. I mean, you could probably tell, but that's not my hand. That's not my hand at all. So yeah, check these out, man. If you have ED, you want to try something to get a little extra freaky, and check these out. And here's the last one. I don't just want to get hard. I want to last longer too. I don't just want to get hard. You know? I don't just want to get hard. I want to last longer too. That's why I got on Row. I didn't want some one-size-fits-all treatment, and Row offers different solutions depending on your goals. They have options like Row Sparks, which gets you hard in about 15 minutes, or Daily Rise gummies that keep you ready for sex 24/7. So if you're struggling with ED and want something tailored to your needs, you can get prescribed today. Indeed you can. Super quick process. Go online, set it up, do a little form, good to go. 15 minutes. You can also get discreet packaging, I believe. Do some research on that. Don't take my word 100% on that part. But yeah, you see they got the different ones right here. The Sparks, the Viagra, Cialis, and the Daily Rise gummies. And I actually think these are the comparisons of each one. But these have been going crazy lately. So yeah, check out our campaign with Roco if you haven't. Catch it while it's live if you can. If not, head to my Instagram, you'll see it. And soon I'll have these videos put up on YouTube as well, individually. But right now, what'll go up first is this video showing all three of them. So yeah, show some love. We've been working really hard. I think the last time we worked really hard to get it, but I think the last time I worked with Roco was when I was like 23. So that was a couple years ago. And I was in LA, I believe. And so we did a campaign then. We did like 2 or 3 campaigns. Maybe I'll dig in the vault and try to find that first one. I don't think I ever posted it. So maybe we can create a video from that. The next part is, ladies and gentlemen, yes, you are seeing this correct. Rode. Yep. Hailey Bieber's brand. Now, I'm going to make a video on this talking more about the details another day, but I do want to start this conversation and start talking about not a collaboration that I did with Ro. This was different from my usual work. I worked at the pop-up event in Dallas. Some people saw me. A lot of people saw me that don't know who I am, and I was on a lot of videos on TikTok. So if you have made that connection, if you saw some of those videos and you saw me in the videos, that was me for some people. Most of those people, they don't know who the fuck I am. But you might have seen me. If you saw a lot of the road pop-up videos in Dallas, Texas, I was in attendance for that event, and I was helping them. I was on a staffing team helping the company with the pop-up event. It was very cool. I'll talk more about that in another video, but I do want to say shout out to Rode. I appreciate Rode for that opportunity, and I appreciate the company that got me connected with them, because it was super, super last minute. And it wasn't exactly what I expected it to be in terms of work, but regardless of that, I'll talk more about that another day. I just wanted to get this up and out there. And I also will have a little post that I'll make probably next week that will kind of announce it, and maybe that's when I'll talk more about this. So shout out to Rose, shout out to Haley Bieber and everything that they've been doing, man. It was really cool, and the products were amazing. I didn't get to try all of them. I ended up having to leave early on the last day as well, but this hydrating mist spray was something that I was able to try out there in that heat, boy. It was really, really hot, and this was one of those things that we were kind of using to keep us cool and everything like that. It was cool. So yeah, shout out to Rode, and we'll talk more about this in another video. If you're a Rode fan and you appreciate what we do as well, show some love, because you're probably going to enjoy that. Now, how does this look on the thing? Check this out. What does this say, Chad? Prize Picks. Let me zoom in on this. Can I zoom in on this? Because we have fuck it. I'll just leave it like this, and I'll add something to it later, I guess. Looks like the fading on the words and the white and gold wasn't the best idea for this one. Can I click like a purple one? I kind of just wanted to have like a picture zoomed in. How does this look? This looks cool, huh? I don't know what this article is, so I don't want to get too much of that on there. But what about this? This looks cool, huh? I might have to just edit her name out when we get to the video. But I just wanted to announce my official partnership with Prize Picks. I know everybody is probably like, bro, how many partnerships does this guy have? How many campaigns is this guy doing? Why can't I get any? Hey man, say man, I don't make the rules, but I also don't play according to them. Maybe that's why. But really quickly, I just wanted to inform you, I do have a campaign with Prize Picks that is in progress, and the assets did get approved a couple weeks ago. Now, I need to hit up the team and see if these assets have gone live yet, because if so, I need to try to look for them, and you should too. If you see them, at me, tag me, send it to me, and we'll go from there. I'm going to hit up my team. Well, I don't know if they'll reply over the weekend. They might. I'm going to hit them up and ask them if they've gone live, and ask them if they have the assets ready yet, because their team's going to edit all this stuff for me. Shout out to Prize Picks, baby. We partnered with Prize Picks. I can't wait for this to come out, and the assets just got approved recently. So I'm very excited about this partnership, and I'm very excited to see the final assets. I'll do a live reaction stream when those are ready. It's going to be fucking amazing. So shout out to Prize Picks. This is definitely another very big dub and a very major client, and I can't wait to share the results and of course post it. It's going to be fucking awesome. And we have a few more campaigns too, but today we're going to just keep it to these few, all right? And we'll get into some more tomorrow. Now, lastly, for this streaming set, I would like to announce my partnership with Mack Weldon that will be launching soon. I'm not too sure if they've released the assets yet. The team that I asked has not gotten back to me. I'm going to have to double back on that. But I do have a campaign coming out with Mack Weldon. I think it's about 6 or 7 videos. They're nice. They sent me 3 different polos to work with. My AC just cut on. Hopefully it's not too loud. And what is it? Oh yeah, I also did a go shopping with me with Mack Weldon. They gave me a budget. Or no, maybe that was a different brand. I've worked with a couple clothing brands recently where I streamed me shopping for those products. So those will come out as these campaigns roll out. I have everything planned for the most part. So with Mack Weldon, what was I gonna say? Yeah, with Mack Weldon, I did a stream where I did the shopping live online, and I think that would be really cool to post. So I'll probably do that before I launch the campaign. But yeah, we have a campaign, a pretty big campaign coming out with Mack Weldon. I'll do another stream talking about that more, showing more about the brand. But we did do a collaboration with Mack Weldon, and I did partner with Mack Weldon for a few campaign videos, and I'm very excited about it. It felt really good to work with a brand like that and to kind of step into the polo realm, because I feel like I've done more high fashion stuff than classic polos, of course. So I'm very excited to show these videos. This is actually one of the shirts that I have right here. It'll be really cool if these pop up. I also have some shoots planned where I'll go and take some photos with these, so maybe we'll make it onto the website. I think that we can. So yeah, just wanted to announce that. And also, this campaign was approved as well some time ago. So stay on the lookout for that. And I'm going to just wrap it up here. This is going to be a very, very action-packed video, as you can see, just announcing all these campaigns and different clients that I've had. Very major clients. Again, you know, we got the Mack Weldon here, we got the Prize Picks here, the Road Skin here, Roco here, all these collaborations that I've done, and even more coming. With the, as you can see on the stream, collaboration with Marvel Games. We got our campaign out right now, and I have more stuff coming out for that as well. And there's just so many more that I'm not even naming right now. And we've been able to build all of this as a full-time business with these full-time clients, major brands that we're dealing with here. And I built this shit by myself. I'm independent, I'm freelance, and it's getting to the point that there's not a brand that I haven't signed with yet. So I hope that this is motivation at the highest form, because people aren't really doing this shit for real like this. If you stuck around, I appreciate it. Check out more of my videos. Look at this guy right here on the right side. I just saw him. It's about to be 4 a.m. I clearly have too much energy. I'm about to take some melatonin and hopefully go to sleep and wake up. We're going to do this shit all over again. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, drink your water, and take care of yourself. Especially if you have been rocking out like I have been lately. It's going to catch up. You're going to see it. You're going to feel it. But you can revert it in a few days. Get active. Drink your water. Stay hydrated. Do some cleanses. Do some detoxes. Whatever. And get back right. I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe, everybody. To it. So everyone else, I really appreciate the positivity. It's a lot of love, and I'm learning a lot through this.